What's good, everyone? Maynard Okereke back here at the AI House. This is the after party, official after party. We ain't tipsy yet, but we're on our way there. And I am with Nina, not to be confused with Nina Simone, but I'm sure you probably have just a beautiful voice, right? Introduce yourself and what brought you here to CES?
Yeah, I came to CES. Basically, this is my third year at CES. Happy to be here. Heavily as a tech ecosystem builder. I also scout for startups. Particularly in the deep tech industry and dual use technology, gov tech industry. I mainly came here because I wanted to know more about ethical AI. This is the AI House. Great speakers today. And so, yeah, that's why I'm here to enjoy pretty much looking at startups during the duration of the CES, but then also coming to AI House and see what good topics that were going on.
Nice. Now, you mentioned we had an amazing lineup of speakers here today talking everything on AI, and then you mentioned also ethical AI. What's a key takeaway that you learned today?
With ethical AI, one of the key things that we talked about more so was like how you're using AI in your day-to-day. And some of the things that also people are becoming a lot more conscious of, and things that people can do more of as they are like integrating AI into their daily life, into their work schedules, into their personal life, but then also how to be like conscious and ethical of those things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I take it you're probably very bullish on AI. Where do you kind of use AI right now in your day-to-day life? What are the most effective use cases for you personally?
So for me personally, I would say my workflow. A lot of times, like, you don't think about, now I can use AI, like if you want to, get a good Gantt chart, if you're trying to, figure out like whatever your workflow process is. Also, if you're actually trying to figure out maybe some of the best things you can use AI for some of the tools that you have to use for work. So, for example, I'm in more of the product management, program management of my job. So a lot of times I'm trying to figure out basically, even with our system, what things can we use for AI to make things not manually, but better for users as well. So yeah.
Okay, that's really cool. Now you say you're also here scouting, right? To do a VR scout. What are some things that you actually look for when you're out here scouting some of these amazing companies that you would see at an event like CES?
Oh yeah, so one of the things that you want to look for obviously is, is this a real solution? Do they have traction? Some of the things that you also want to see is, if I'm talking to investors, they tell us like what's their investment thesis. So understanding basically like some of the companies and what they're doing and how basically they may have some great solutions. Maybe they're impactful for the world. One thing about CES is that it brings startups from all over the world.
Literally all over the world.
Like you're talking everywhere. So being able to talk to people, and they may even talk about like solutions that are going on in their countries or going on that are impacting the world, and how those solutions basically can eventually be a great solution for everyone. So a lot of enterprising and cutting edge technology is what I'm usually on the brink of or looking for.
Now, it's only been one day, but I'm sure you had a chance to kind of browse around, do a little bit of scouting. Have you seen anything that caught your eye, anything of interest so far?
So far, I have yet to find like that one thing. But I will say that there has been a lot of cutting edge, like whether it's, I just went to like the showcase as I was walking by, I thought a lot of things are additive manufacturing. So even in the manufacturing space, there's a lot of on the brink technologies that, people aren't thinking of. So the way we think about a lot of times software, we're not also thinking about that manufacturing hardware tech as well.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And manufacturing is a very hidden space that people don't think about, right? We see the end product a lot of times, right? We think about how effective that is, but we don't look at the, behind the scenes, all the work that's being done, and all the technology and AI that goes into that behind the scenes work as well, too, right? That is amazing. That's amazing. Well, Nina, it's such a pleasure to connect with you. And I'm hoping I'm going to sprinkle some good luck your way that at the end of this conference, you're going to come across that one perfect company that's going to be that perfect fusion of everything you're looking for. All right.
And it's great to meet you and talk to you as well.
Yes. Absolutely. Awesome. CES 2026 AI House. We're out.
Yes. Bye.